What's up, you guys? Hope you guys are doing awesome. So, looks like there's a correction that is underway as a lot of coins dipped by 20 to 30% within a matter of like an hour. So, that usually means that the big boys, like the institutions, the prop firms, they are usually doing a coordinated profit taking. So, this usually means there might be a correction for a few days or even 1 to 2 weeks. So let's get into some coins that I think may be really great to get into to slowly buy up this dip. However, before we get into all of them, this is all speculation. Don't invest more than what you can lose. Assume that you will lose everything and you will not get rich quick buying these coins, as crypto is so new and this is all speculation, right? So let's get into it. So, is this the end of crypto? That's a really good movie if you guys ever want to watch that. So, this correction was pretty overdue, right? So, these corrections are usually caused by excessive leverage. So, that means when people use like 5 to 10x leverage, and then the big boys like the institutions bait retail into using it. And once they use a lot of leverage, they coordinate and then they go on these exchanges and then they sell a bunch so that it hits below their stop loss, and then they liquidate all these people, causing the few $billion in liquidations on Bybit and the other exchanges. So this usually happens every 20 to 30 days after a lot of bullish action. However, for this one, it happened around the 35th day, which is around today. So this shows that the market is maturing. So before, it would be a lot shorter, like 15, 20 days. Then it slowly ramped up. Now it's around 35 days. So this shows that crypto has an overall bigger market cap. So it's a lot harder to have these extreme reactions. So this was a bit overdue, like around 5 days overdue. However, it happened. So let's get to the game plan, right? So these corrections usually occur for around 6 to 10 days. So they slowly go down, which I'll pull up the chart to show you guys. So over here we have the daily chart, right? You see went up a lot for 20, 30 days, corrected down for 7 days. Same thing happened here, corrected down for 5 days. Around here went a little bit horizontal, corrected a little bit for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8 days. Then big correction in May, 1, 2, 3, around 10 days, went down, went up a little bit, around 9 days, and then went up a little bit, went down 10 days. So it usually lasts between 6 to 10 days for these major correction based on past history. So a more alpha plan would be to slowly buy the dip instead of going all in today. So as you can see, everything is going up quite a bit. However, this could be a big bull trap, right? So this is when a lot of these bigger players, they trick new people into thinking that this is a recovery right here. However, these recoveries don't usually happen this quickly for liquidations that happen this widely and this big magnitude. So they'll do bull trap up, and then once it goes up, and then when there's not enough longs, they go short again, which causes the market to correct again, causing these dips to continually happen for the next 6 to 10 days. So what you can do is that you slowly buy this dip, so around maybe 5% today, and then next day 6%, next day 7%, next day 8, 9, 10, etc. And as the days go on and as they correct lower and lower, you can buy the dip even harder as opposed to going all in at once. So this allows you to buy around near the bottom on average, which gives you a great long position to swing trade in the future if the crypto market corrects upward. So if you got wrecked from this previous dip, maybe you are a little bit emotional right now, don't worry, it's totally fine. This happens to all of us. I remember I got wrecked literally 6 or 7 times in the beginning when I started crypto. So don't be like me. Learn from the first time. Don't overuse leverage, and slowly buy the dip instead of going all in at once, and you'll do great. So let's get into these coins. So here are my favorite coins to get into. First one is Ethereum. So it's an amazing coin. So it's kind of like Bitcoin, where it has sort of like a storage of value. However, I think it's even better since it has a lot of use cases besides being a storage of value. It's also deflationary, which recently happened in late July. And then it's used in a lot of gas fees, like games like Axie Infinity, different platforms for trading, like Convex Finance, or I meant staking. And then there's a lot of big time investors, right? So the key advantage in these older coins like Bitcoin, Ethereum is that there are a lot of big investors backing them. So there's less risk of failure as opposed to like a totally brand new coin that might 100, 200, 300x. However, there's a high chance of it failing in the long term. So even though these gains won't be as crazily, I mean, they're still really good compared to traditional things like long-term stocks. However, it's not as great as the other coins, which we'll get into. So it's great for accumulating for your long-term portfolio where you just buy and hold and you hold for several years or even decades if Ethereum lasts that long. The second coin we'll get into is the Binance coin, BNB. So this is a very controversial coin due to the CEO and the different lawmakers having a lot of friction. However, it's still widely used globally. So it's used in many cheap transactions such as games like CryptoBlades and decentralized exchanges like PancakeSwap, ApeSwap, and for the Binance.com website, you can have discounts when using the coin during trading fees, like a 20% discount, I believe, starting out. And then this is great for a bullish uptrend, right? So as the coin appreciates in value, the coin will be worth a lot more, plus you get the discount, so you'll have an even greater discount overall on your transaction fees. So it's great to combine that with swing trading too. And there's a lot of big time investors as it's the most successful exchange as of now. So it's a pretty good coin. It's relatively safe. However, it's not as safe as the other ones such as Ethereum, which has a lot less controversy. So it's probably around moderately risky. The next coin would be Axie Infinity. So this is the go-to NFT game and there's lots of big time investors. So it's a lot safer. So it's a moderate risk opportunity with a super high reward potential. So it's really awesome. And you can use it to swing trade the coin as it has pretty wide fluctuations, and you can use it to breed Axies. Maybe when the next season, if Axies increases a lot, maybe they'll reduce it down to 1 Axies for breeding, which may be more beneficial. You can use it to stake in the future, so it's a really great long-term play. And with the additions of other stuff like them expanding their metaverse, it's a really solid opportunity to get into one of the OG blue chip NFT games. And then you get revenue fees from marketplace and overall game to the Axie coin, which will allow it to appreciate over time. So even though it's a blue chip opportunity, there's still a lot of risk as it's a pretty new game. It's like the original one, so it's really setting the precedent for everything, and there tends to be a lot of risk that goes with that. So I'd still consider it moderately risky if you want to invest into it long term. So the fourth coin we got is CryptoBlades, which is Skill. So it's a blue chip NFT game. So there's a lot of users and there's some big time investors such as Seedify and some sponsorships like AdSense and some other things going on for them. So it's moderately safe. However, it's still a lot riskier than Axie Infinity, which has a lot more big time investors and a proven track record, and it's been worked on for several years, right? So this coin is absolutely amazing to swing trade, right? So there tends to be predictable pumps on any good news. So this will coincide with the King initial coin offering, which will happen in a few weeks along with the land sale. So you can use Skill to buy King at a cheaper discount, which is super awesome. So this will probably bump up the price a lot. And then when they release other features such as PvP, they prove that AdSense is working, they refill the reward pool, it's going to be amazing. So you can use Skill to buy characters' weapons and to stake in liquidity pools such as PancakeSwap or ApeSwap. So it's a really great coin that tends to be, I'd say it's slightly riskier than a moderate risk, but it's not extremely high risk since it's one of the original ones, it's proven it's been around for, I believe, almost half a year already. So it's not recommended for the long-term portfolio as it's too risky. However, it's an amazing opportunity to swing trade and to accumulate some NFTs like characters and weapons right now to prepare for CryptoBlade's Kingdom, which you will use those characters, weapons, and shields. The fifth coin we got is PancakeSwap, which is cake. So this is amazing as it's the go-to platform for new coins to get exposure through auctions where they bid to get a spot under staking pools, liquidity pools, staking, etc. So whenever a game wants to get more popular, like an Axie Infinity or CryptoBlades, they put themselves on the website so that people can use Cake to stake for their coins, which increases a lot of exposure, which allows them to grow a lot. They're also backed by a lot of big time investors, the same people that back up Binance coin. So it's a lot safer than a lot more decentralized exchanges, and it's had a fantastic use case to stake for other coins, which I just mentioned. And for all those reasons, it's moderately risky for the long-term portfolio as it's backed by a lot of investors. It's used by many people. It's been around for almost a year, I believe. So it's a really solid opportunity to get into. Just for the heck of it, here's some other coins too. SushiSwap, which is the go-to Ethereum decentralized exchange. FTX token, which is an amazing exchange. I think it's probably the most legit competitor to Binance right now. It has amazing CEO, and they have amazing sponsorships such as with UFC, baseball people, the Miami Heat, etc. Terra, which is known as Luna. They have a lot of great upcoming projects and already well-established projects like Mirror Finance and Acre Protocol. They have amazing CEO and many other awesome things incoming. The fourth one would be Polkadot, which is known as Dot. They have a solid crypto platform with a lot of great products already like Kusama, Polka Starter, and there's just so many things going on with it, and I believe it's such an undervalued project. The fifth one is Polygon, which is Matic, and it has the cheapest fees of any crypto platform right now, and they're using a lot of staking farms, and many games want to use this platform in the future due to its low fees, such as CryptoBlades, which wants to get into them. So those are 5 other ones that may be good to look into. Once again, thank you guys for watching. Feel free to leave a like, comment what coins that you personally like, what coins you personally want to swoop in on this dip, what other videos you want to see, and feel free to subscribe if you want to see other videos like this. And there are many ways to support the channel, such as donating to this address right here, whether that be for $20 to give you guys real-time trading opportunities, which I email you guys, paragraph summary, earlier access to these guides. And if you want to message me for any advertisement sponsorships, feel free to message me right now there, or daniel397@gmail.com. And feel free to follow me on Twitter, where I post more real-time updates and any other trading tips too. Feel free to join my Discord if you want to chat with me directly on there, which will be the fastest way to reach me. And here are other brokers I personally use, like Binance for swing trades, Coinbase for onboarding fiat, Webull for stocks, M1 Finance for Roth IRA for long-term stock portfolio, TradingView for the best charting software, and most importantly, these videos are for entertainment purposes as I'm not a licensed professional. And the best investments are the ones where you do your own research. By doing your own research, you'll have the greatest conviction and you'll be able to hold on to crypto, which is the name of the game, right? So the longer you survive in crypto, the longer you don't get liquidated, the longer you're able to protect your assets, you're going to do a lot better. So thank you for listening again, and talk to you guys next time.